This wasn't a lost battle, it wasn't a failed offensive, and it wasn't a single mistake. Something deeper just broke inside Russia's war machine. And once systems break, they don't recover quietly. When people think of military failure, they imagine explosions and retreats. But wars aren't lost that way anymore. They're lost when systems stop working together, when logistics, command, morale, and timing fall out of sync. That's what just happened to Russia. Not all at once, but enough to change everything. On paper, Russia's war machine still looks powerful. Thousands of armored vehicles, endless artillery, new mobilized manpower. But power on paper means nothing if it can't move, coordinate, or sustain itself. And across the front, signs of mechanical failure started appearing everywhere. Not dramatic, but consistent. The first crack appeared in logistics, fuel arriving late, or not at all. Ammunition mismatched to units, food and medical supplies failing to keep pace with deployment. These aren't headline failures. But armies don't run on headlines, they run on timing. And Russia's timing broke. As logistics slowed, command followed. Orders issued too late. Intel arriving after positions had already shifted. Units operating on outdated information. Modern warfare moves faster than centralized control. And Russia's system wasn't built for speed, it was built for obedience. When the pace increased, the system stalled. Here's the dangerous part. The machine didn't stop moving. Units still advanced, artillery still fired, positions were still held. But they weren't aligned. Some units fought yesterday's war, others prepared for attacks that never came. That's not coordination. That's mechanical drift. Then pressure was applied. Not a massive assault, just constant stress. Precision strikes, drone surveillance, relentless tempo. Ukraine didn't need to destroy the machine. They just forced it to operate faster than it was designed to. And under speed, faults became failures. Broken systems can't be patched in combat. You can't retrain command structures mid-battle. You can't rebuild trust through orders, and you can't force morale back into exhausted units. By the time leadership recognized the problem, it had already spread, like stress fractures through steel. Once one system failed, others followed. Logistics failures increased fatigue. Fatigue reduced discipline. Reduced discipline slowed response times. And slower response times invited more pressure. This is how war machines collapse. Not in flames, but in loops. This doesn't mean the war ends tomorrow, but it does mean the balance shifted from brute force to system endurance. And right now, Ukraine is forcing Russia to fight a war its machine can't keep up with. This wasn't a defeat you could see from space, but it was big enough to change the war. Because something fundamental just broke, and broken machines don't win wars.